This is Jake Flemming from Audio Rain, and you listen to X2X After Dark on Speaxx 999.
Thanks for that, Jake. How are you going?
Excellent. How you going?
I'm going great. It's great to be talking to a man from Audio Rain. Tell me a bit about the band.
Well, we've been around since 2011, and just rocking hard. It's been a fairly long journey. We've done a few things, and we've put out a couple of albums, and we're just pushing hard all the way.
I definitely get that sense of hard. I've been listening to your debut, Betrayal, and it just keeps hitting you in the face and just keeps going and going, hook after hook. That's seriously the first thing you notice with your band, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we're relentless, and it's just in this business, and trying to do what you want to do with the band. It's you've got to be that way. So that's just how we like to do our music as well. But it's saying that there's besides the heaviness, there's also the more gentle side of the songs as well.
Yeah, of course. But with the sheer amount of energy in the album, do you think it's physically possible to perform it in one set?
I think we've done it the other week.
Really?
Yeah, no, we're pretty intense when we play the album. I suppose you sort of get involved in it and just give it our everything. That's what playing live is what we love doing, and it's what it's all about for us, really. So to play those songs on the album the way we need to play them, it's just you've got to grab that intensity from somewhere and deliver it. So that's what we do.
Respect. What's your pre-show diet consist of?
I don't eat too close before I perform, but a bit of pasta I find a small bit earlier just helps me get through because of the energy. Like the last show was an hour and a half, and halfway through it's like I've jumped in a pool. It's just so much energy and sweat, with the crowd. So yeah, probably a bit of that, and always a couple of beers.
Of course. I'm just trying to break down the formula here to how to get as much energy as you, and I had one theory. I had one theory that bald men are chosen demigods, granted with high testosterone and levels of power. People like Statham, The Rock, Tyson, Johnny Sins. Do you think that you're getting this energy from your bald power?
I don't know, but you know what? It sounds good, and it sounds pretty probable what you've said, so I'll go with that, yeah.
You're using your abilities for good, though. You're also a firefighter when you're not performing.
Yeah, that's my I suppose my real job, the ones that help make money to keep going. Yeah. Yeah, so that's.
Well, lots of respect going out to you and your firefighter people, especially this year.
Yeah, it's been pretty horrible.
But you're down in Adelaide, aren't you?
That's right. Yeah.
I've heard that I'm a Kiwi. Not sure if you could pick it up, but from what I've heard, Adelaide is kind of like the old people's city. Yeah. Is there a good scene there for your music?
Oh, no, there is. There's some fantastic bands and musicians that come out of Adelaide, and I will say, Adelaide is a tough place. It's not going to test in Adelaide, but there's definitely a great scene here. I mean, and as far as bands, your sort of bands that are playing every around locally, they've got their great little followings going on. Obviously, when a big touring band comes over, everyone comes out. They seem to pack out. So it is there. It's definitely harder, but I think Australia is just harder in general. Like if you're overseas in Europe, you can sort of play so many different places and go to different countries, and everyone seems to be in it. But I do believe that I think Australia is definitely the heavy, especially for the heavy music scene. It's getting coming back, and there's more festivals opening up, and I think people are really identifying with the heavier scene these days than they used to.
So your pits aren't usually full of pensioners then?
no, no. Then again, the lights are bright. There may be a few that slipped in that I didn't see.
I'm sure you'd know. On your first EP, you worked with the iconic Jens Bogren, who
Yes.
he's a very good recording engineer. He's worked with Opeth, Dragon Force, Devin Townsend. Did you happen to learn anything from that experience that helped you in the making of this album?
No, I mean, to be honest, with Jens, we just we knew what he'd done and his name and how good he was. So besides, so when we recorded that album, it was just getting the right person, I suppose, someone who we thought was good to work with us, and so speaking to Jens and see if he'd do it, and he was happy to do it. So we sent it over, and he put it together and done his magic. But it wasn't really much more than that as far as our time was in, So, but he done a great job, and he's well respected in that side of things. So, yeah.
Sweet. Well, it's always good to work with someone as high profile as that.
Yeah, I mean, in saying that, our full album, the debut album, that we're actually got singles out at the moment, the self-titled album, we actually chose this time actually to work with someone local. He's a gun guy, and we've just been hearing about him and stuff that he's doing. So we went, right, stuff that we're going to do this with this guy Jared Nettle, and he
sounds excellent.
He was just working with him was so easy and great. He pulled out this amazing work on the new album. So we were so happy to that the result was just that brilliant. So I'm sure we very well could be working again with him.
Yeah. Well, good on him, and good on you. I know that I was listening to your podcast with the Super Metal Bros, and you were saying how with some of your songs you start off writing them personally, but you alter it a bit to, I suppose, appeal to a wider demographic. Who do you usually write for? Who is this album in particular for?
I know that some bands will have a theme, I suppose, for their albums. I don't necessarily do that. The album can be about anything and everything. So with this album, obviously, most of the lyrics are written about certain people, certain moments or things that were going on. But I think when you listen to a song yourself, it's nice to be able to identify with it. And in saying that, if the song is personalised, doesn't mean that you can't, feel it and attach it to things that happen in your life. But I just think that if it's written in a way that it's a bit more open, so that everyone can just take that song and own it and use it in their lives, makes it so much easier. Because music, that's what it does. You hear songs, it makes you feel, makes you think. It's a soundtrack to your life, and it's it gets you in touch with, I suppose, with memories and that of your own. So that's, to me, I think it's pretty important just to be able to make it accessible to everyone.
That's awesome. That puts me in the vibe to go and listen to Betrayal again. And I'm going to be playing a couple of tracks from that right now and getting people pumped up. Where can everyone listen to the album and find you guys and find out more?
Well, we've been going for a while, and we've been pushing hard on this very long, hard road, but it's just all about having the fun and trying to get out there. So we're really hoping for a really big year this next year, with getting out and doing some touring and that sort of stuff. But as far as the album goes, it's on all the major platforms. So Apple Music, Spotify, you can hear it on there, check it all out, and hopefully if you like it, you'll know the words and the songs when you come and see us. You'll be able to sing along, even the pensioners.
And the firefighters.
That's it.
Thanks for that, Jake.
No, thank you. Thanks for your time.